Right, let's continue here now. Police Minister Bheki Cele has officially launched Operation Shanela in the Eastern Cape. This initiative is aimed at tackling crime with high-density policing. Cele says since its inception in May, police in the Eastern Cape have achieved phenomenal results. He says more than 4,250 suspects have been arrested for serious and violent crimes. SABC News reporter Nqonji has more for us.
Police Minister Bheki Cele says that an intergovernmental approach is needed to tackle crime in the Eastern Cape. This as he officially launched Operation Shanela in the Eastern Cape, an operation that is set to expedite the process of arresting criminals, especially of higher grade crimes. He has taken a walkabout around the Galvin Day area, which is part of the gang-ridden northern areas, where he has had a chance to speak to a number of residents and hearing their concerns and their voices about the crime issues around that area. We are currently at the Galvindale Stadium, if you can see behind me, where he is still addressing a number of residents and promising them that with this operation, police are going to work around the clock to ensure that criminals rather, are arrested and that at least this area finds some peace at last. Minister Bheki Cele has also alluded to the fact that the forensic lab that was built a while ago will finally be opened by President Cyril Ramaphosa next week Friday, saying that there hasn't been much of a backlog when it comes to solving certain crimes. There's a number of residents who are actually worried that having a single forensic lab in Nelson Mandela Bay might be the reason it is hard to solve certain crimes, but he has stated that there hasn't been a backlog. Instead, they have made massive improvement since the inception of Operation Shanela, which was on May 8th. He says that over 4,000 people, criminals of serious crimes, including murder, rape, have been arrested around the Eastern Cape, and he has been quite a frequent visitor in the Eastern Cape. We have seen him also open a police station in Chetty, which he said that would also assist in increasing visibility of police. We have had an opportunity to speak to a couple of residents in the northern areas who have complained about the crime rate in that area, saying that there have been means in the past like installation of shot spotters, but still there hasn't been much decline when it comes to things like crime, especially where stray bullets and murders are concerned, and saying that their main problem is the lack of police vehicles. Some have mentioned that they do report crimes and it usually takes a while before police are able to respond, but Police Minister has assured residents that will be turned around soon, and saying that all the operations that are currently in place are to ensure that there is enough police to ensure that areas are safe, and that even notorious and gang-ridden areas like the northern areas and New Brighton, that has been a hotspot not so long ago, are also taken care of, and residents in that area feel safe. But right now, from myself and Nqonji and colleague Tobani Blom, it's back to you in studio.